Welcome back to Zan's Weapon Depot, where we break down the weapons that didn't just fight wars, they defined eras. Some aircraft are built to patrol, and some are built to strike. And then there are a few that were built for one thing only: absolute air dominance. Long before stealth fighters and sensor fusion, there was a machine that ruled the skies over the open ocean. Twin engines, swing wings, and radar that could see across the horizon. This is the legend of the Grumman F14 Tomcat. Let's get into it. The F14 Tomcat came out of the most dangerous strategic problems of the Cold War. The U.S. Navy faced a growing threat from long-range bombers carrying anti-ship cruise missiles. If those bombers could get close enough to launch, an entire carrier battle group was at risk. The Navy needed a fighter that could do three things: detect the threat early, engage it from far away from the fleet, and then kill multiple targets before they ever got within missile range. The result was the F-14 Tomcat, a fleet defender built to hunt bombers before they could even strike. The F-14 wasn't just fast, it was also very smart for its time. At the heart of the aircraft was the AWG-9 radar, capable of tracking multiple targets simultaneously over massive distances. Paired with that radar was the weapon that made the Tomcat legendary, the AIM-54 Phoenix missile. This missile could engage targets from over 100 miles away, track independently after launch, and strike multiple enemy aircraft in a single engagement. The Tomcat could guide 6 Phoenix missiles all at the same time, and in the 1970s that capability was almost science fiction. One of the most iconic features of the Tomcat was its variable sweep wings. At low speeds, the wings extended outward for stability and lift, and at high speeds they swept back into that unmistakable Predator shape. The result was a fighter that could launch from the carrier deck, patrol for long durations, and still hit Mach 2 when the fight demanded it. Graceful when slow, and savage when fast. The Tomcat was not flown alone. Every F-14 carried 2 crew members: the pilot, who was flying the aircraft, and the RIO, or the radar intercept officer, managing the radar, sensors, and weapon systems. That division of labor made the Tomcat incredibly effective in complex air battles. When the pilot flew the flight and the RIO hunted the enemy, it was teamwork in the most literal sense. Though it was designed to stop Soviet bombers, the Tomcat found itself fighting in very different wars. It served in Libya, Iraq, Afghanistan, and countless carrier deployments around the globe. Over time, the Tomcat evolved from a pure fleet defender into a multi-role strike fighter, delivering precision munitions in support of ground forces. But even as technology moved forward, the legend of the Tomcat remained, because nothing else in the sky looked or fought quite like it. The F-14 finally left service for the United States in 2006, replaced by newer aircraft like the F-18 Super Hornet, and its legacy still echoes across naval aviation. It proved that long-range sensors matter, networked weapons matter, and distance in air combat is everything. Today's fighters, from the F-35 to the F-22, they still follow that same principle that the Tomcat proved decades ago: see first, shoot first, win. The Tomcat was not just a fighter. It was a guardian of the fleet and a hunter in the sky, a true symbol of the men and women who launched from steel decks into open ocean skies. And that's all the time that we have for this week's episode of Zan's Weapon Depot. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to radar lock on to those like and subscribe buttons. And until next time, stay locked, stay loaded, and remember, the Tomcat didn't just defend the fleet, it owned the sky above it. Semper Fi.